myth number 1 is that you can beat the Martin bot with only one pawn alive. So we're gonna see if this is possible. I don't think it is, but we'll find out. Wait, okay, we get a queen. We have hope, we have hope, we have hope. We can take this. I just can't get checkmated. Yes, we get a free rook. Martin is not good at this game. He just blundered his queen. Oh my days, what was that move by Martin? Okay, now we just go, wait, Bing Chiling. And we get his, oh my days, I think we just won. And the myth is confirmed. You can defeat Martin with one singular pawn. And in this video, I'm busting 100 chess myths. Like, can you actually give yourself an extra queen on chess.com? Is the Komodo engine better than Stockfish? And what would happen if I challenge a chess pro to a game of Connect 4? So let's go to myth number 2, which is apparently if you win a game with less than a second on your clock, you get this secret achievement. So let's see if this is actually true. It's gonna kind of be hard to get because I have to make sure I don't run out of time. Okay, so now we have checkmate in 1. So I just gotta wait for my time to run out to less than a second. We gotta calculate this perfectly. Oh my gosh. There we go. We just got it. Nick of time. You won with less than a second left. If you press F on your keyboard, it makes all the pieces like bounce around. If I press F, whoa, that's actually true. And look like the queen and bishop go sideways. Dracula variation. Apparently the average chess player cannot checkmate with a knight and a bishop. So if you can checkmate me, you get 1 free diamond membership. Whoa. And you only have 5 minutes.
Only 5 minutes? All right. Okay, let's just do this right here. Right. Okay. Oh, whoa. You're moving fast.
Now keep in mind, this is the hardest checkmate in all of chess, so it will not be easy.
Okay, hold on. Can we redo this?
Hold on. You have 2.5 more minutes. You can still do it. Oh.
Redo that.
All right, no diamond membership for you, buddy.
No, listen.
Okay, apparently there's 4 different arrow colors you can draw on chess.com. Okay, so there's 1, there's 2, there's 3 colors, and there's 4. The myth is confirmed. Okay, apparently the lowest time you can play on chess.com is a 10-second chess game. And you just press more time controls, and then you set 10 seconds. Oh, okay, someone accepted our text. Oh my days. Someone accepted the 10-second challenge. I was not ready. A little bit stressful. I can't lie. Oh my days. Why is this person so fast? Bruh, this person's so fast. Wait, I'm winning. Yes! Okay, so apparently in the chess variant section, if you turn on capture the king, your king should be able to capture enemy's king, which should be impossible. Okay, so he does move right next to mine, and the game allows it. So apparently we can capture his king, and that does work. That's so strange. Okay, apparently the Latvian gambit is super overpowered because it's super rare. Okay, here we go. So he's gonna go bang, perfect, and then this is the Latvian gambit. And apparently this is super overpowered. We have amazing pressure on his position. He just sacrifices. Whoa, what was that? And now we're just winning the game. Did I just run out of time? We were absolutely winning, so we're gonna say that's myth confirmed. Okay, so apparently the Russian flag cannot be viewed on chess.com. We're gonna go to the Russia, and now if we press save, that's actually true. They literally will not show it. Okay, apparently when you spectate these top games, the in-game chat is super toxic. Okay, and already we're not gonna show this in the video, and that is a myth confirmed. Okay, apparently Elite Chess is a secret mini game. All you have to do is put in this link, and it takes you to 404 page not found, and that's actually true. There is this mini game where you have to move your king around and like avoid where these white pieces are attacking. All right, this is actually a super fun mini game, and that is a myth confirmed. Okay, the next myth we're testing is that exercising helps you play better chess because it makes more blood flow in your brain. So we're gonna play one game and see our accuracy. Okay, and there we go. In our first game, we won, got 53% accuracy. But now we're gonna do some exercises and see if we get more accuracy in our next game. Now, apparently it is scientifically proven that exercising does make you better. So theoretically, this should work. Okay, we just did a bunch of exercises. I'm so tired. I feel like my brain's more activated though. I'm so tired. Oh my days, I've not exercised in a long time. We just blundered miserably. Okay, we're not lost yet, but we're not doing very well. Oh, I ran out of time. Okay, 70. How was my accuracy higher, but I got absolutely destroyed? Okay, apparently you can play Chess Kid, even if you're not a kid. So let's see if we can even play. Okay, and we do get a game. Now, the second myth is, apparently people are super good on this website. So let's see if we can even win this game. They do blunder a pawn here. So let's see if they blunder checkmate here, and they do. People on this website are not super good at chess. Okay, apparently if you're subscribed to this channel, you get a free diamond membership. This guy says he subscribed. All right, there we go. I just gifted him a diamond membership. And for you guys watching this video, if you subscribe, I will be giving away a few more diamond memberships to you guys. All right, apparently you can checkmate the maximum level chess bot on chess.com with the scholar's mate. Now, I've done this before, but people have been saying that it has been fixed. So we're gonna try and see if it actually works. Okay, I'm gonna say that this myth is busted and actually fix this issue. Apparently you can give yourself a second queen. We're gonna try turning this pawn into a queen. So we go to inspect, we just change this to a Q, and it actually worked. Look at that, we have another queen now. The next myth is that there are more billionaires in the world than grandmasters.
Yeah, I have heard that. I mean, it feels a bit crazy, but I believe it.
Apparently aggressive openings are much better than passive openings. We're gonna start off with aggressive. For some reason, I wasn't talking this entire game, but this aggressive opening was not doing too well for me. This isn't looking too good for us, I can't lie. But I just started moving fast and won the game on time. Okay, we were able to win that game, but our accuracy was only 69.2%. Okay, now we're gonna try our passive opening. Nice, and we're absolutely destroying this guy already. Okay, and that is an easy victory. 80%. Aggressive openings are not necessarily better than passive ones. So apparently this maximum level computer on chess.com is not Stockfish. And as you can see, it says Komodo. The chess.com engine is not Stockfish. Apparently if you resign a bunch of games in a row, you get penalized. So we're just gonna start resigning all our games. 6th game, 7th. Oh, and look at that. You haven't kicked. Please wait 30 minutes to reconnect. This account has been closed. Please oh my days. We might have just got our account banned. Apparently if you checkmate someone without losing any pieces, you get a secret achievement. So let's see. Okay, I got Killer Queen, but I should get another secret achievement. Apparently, if you want to learn a new opening, Chess Reps is the best place to do it. So let's try learning this Vienna game here. And even though Chess Reps is sponsoring this video, their website is actually my favorite for learning any new chess openings because they walk you through the opening with very simple steps, and it only took me like 10 minutes to learn the entire opening. Now let's try this out in a real game and see if it actually works. Okay, we go bait. The opening was going perfectly to plan, and in only a few moves, I had a beautifully ideal position. This is actually a beautiful position. We can go here. And even though this guy was 400 points higher rated than I currently was, I was able to absolutely demolish this guy in the opening, getting me to a winning endgame. Unfortunately, I may or may not have run out of time. Please. But even though I did lose on time, this Chess Reps opening totally carried me, allowing me to destroy this 2000 rated player. And if you guys want to learn similar openings, you have to go to chessreps.com. Okay, apparently in endgames, using this triangulation strategy, you can tell if the enemy king can stop your pawn from promoting. Bing, bing, bing. This king is outside the triangle, which means it should not be able to stop this pawn from promoting to a queen. Okay, so let's see if this actually works in a real game. And yeah, the king is nowhere near to stopping this pawn. There's no chance. Okay, apparently on chess.com, in your profile, there's no limit to this like a little about section. So let's see if 500 words is the limit. We're gonna put it here. And it worked. Okay, let's keep on going. I ended up just copying and pasting a bunch of Wikipedia articles, and the total ended up being 3,945 words. Any more, like if you type in more words and stuff, it will say that this exceeds the limit. Okay, so apparently if you play chess upside down, you play chess better because you get more blood flow to your brain.
Alright, we are upside down. Oh my dick, I can't move. Wait guys, I think I'm getting more brain activation. Hold on.
I was kind of struggling here because I could only make like one move per 30 seconds, and I ended up getting absolutely destroyed. Okay, that isn't myth busted. Playing upside down does not help you play better at chess. So apparently you can see your opponent's board when you play against them in a real game. Okay, so we should be able to see this board when I challenge you to a game.
Oh, it switches.
Okay, and that is true. If your opponent chooses the blindfold pieces, then when I challenge them, I won't be able to see their pieces on their side of the board. Okay, so this is what Frog Lover's board looks like. So when I challenge him, I should see no pieces. And that's true. It literally shows your pieces invisible. Apparently, all you need is 4 queens to beat someone at chess. So this guy's a pretty decent rapid player. So we're just going to see if we can beat him here. Okay, so we may have lost. I ended up having to sacrifice one of my queens, and then I made the mistake of putting my queens very far away from my king, which ended in a great disaster. Oh no, he's this move. Apparently, if you play chess on Roblox, everyone is super bad and you can just farm easy wins. All right, here we go. Our first opponent. Oh my days, what is his profile person? Now, the thing is, you can't see what your opponent is rated, so I'm just gonna have to assume he's not good at the game. Okay, and there we go. He blunders his rook. That is like a 200 elo move. And he's basically losing the game now. And finally he resigns. Okay, apparently on your phone, if you pinch and twist the board, it'll like flip it. Okay, now we're gonna test out. Apparently you just gotta go like, oh my days, that actually works. You just go, whoop. The next myth is apparently if you join my Road to 2000 community, link in the description, you get significantly better at chess. So okay, right here's one of the top students in the community. And if you go to stats, you can see in the past few weeks, he has improved over 257 elo points from where he started. So that is definitely confirmed. If you join the community, you get significantly better at chess. Okay, apparently ChatGPT can give you really good chess openings to play. The shark attack, G4, then bishop G2, and then yeah, C4. All right, let's try it in a real game and see if it works. All right, here we go, real chess game. So I think it was G4. Oh wait, this is actually not bad for us. Wait, if black castles kingside, this actually might be good for us. Okay, now they castle kingside. I think this is actually good for us because now we just push our pawns into their position and they can't really do a whole lot about that. Wait, this is actually might be good. Now we go here, bring our queen in checkmate. Congalma. Wait, bing, bong, bing, trade rooks, yes. We go here. Confirmed, ChatGPT's openings are actually pretty good. Okay, the next myth is that live streamers are actually not good at chess. So I'm gonna be challenging this guy in a few seconds and we're gonna see if I can beat him. Oh, he accepted it. Okay, here we go. The opening went pretty normally, but during the middle game, I was able to go up by 1 point in material. I am up a pawn, keep that in mind. But then I just proceeded to throw away my lead completely. Therefore, I will go here.
Maybe that was the blunder I needed.
Oh, did I just blunder? Bruh. After that, I was just down to bishop, and after trading off all of the pieces, there was really no hope for me in the endgame. No! How did I blunder that?
Whoa, what a crazy game. Thank you for the game, Croissant Dealer.
Okay, so apparently if you're good at chess, you're naturally good at other strategy games. So we're challenging I Want Checkmate to a game of 4 in a row, and we're gonna see if we can beat him. This is a best of 3. He is much higher rated than me in chess, so theoretically he should win. Wait, I think I just won. Look, I just go in this bottom square. He can't block in the middle square because I just go on top. Easy victory! Okay, this is a best of 3 though, so I still gotta lock in. He goes there, I have to block here, I kind of have no choice. Oh! Best of 3, so we gotta win one more. What is this high ground game? Oh my days, I can't deal with this. Wait, no, I just won. I just won the game. I just won the game. Okay, that is a myth busted. So apparently if you only have your king alive and you win on time, it's a draw. All right, here we go. I'm about to win on time. And that is true. I won on time, but it's a draw because I have no other pieces to checkmate the enemy king. Okay, the next myth is apparently you play better on a real physical chessboard than online. So I'm gonna be playing against an online opponent with this chessboard and seeing if I do better on here or if I play a game online. So we're playing against an online opponent and I'm not sponsored by this board, but look, it literally moves the pieces by itself. This is actually one of the coolest boards I've ever owned. So yeah, now we're just easily winning the game. Yeah, he's gonna move his queen, obviously. And I'm pretty sure we could just take this rook for free. So far, the game's going super well. I'm not sure what my accuracy is gonna be, but we'll see after. And there it is. Checkmate. Easy victory. Okay, and this is the coolest part of the board. Look at this. When you're done with your game, all your pieces go back to the original positions. I'm not even doing anything. Okay, anyways, our accuracy is 88%. Okay, now we're gonna be playing on a not real chessboard and seeing if our accuracy is higher than 88 or lower. I believe that is checkmate. This is 86.5, so that is a myth confirmed. Playing on a real chessboard does actually make you play better than online. Okay, apparently at chess.com blogs, if you copy someone's exact blog, you could get like a lot of views on it. So we're going to copy their entire thing here. Now we're just gonna press publish, bing. Okay, now we're gonna check back later to see if this actually gets a lot of views. All right, the next myth is that you can win any game of chess in only 6 moves with this opening. Gotham Chess himself said that this opening wins you the game. All right, we have to play the Queen's Gambit and they have to accept it. Okay, this guy did not accept it, so I don't think this is gonna work. So far it's been a little bit more than 6 moves and we are not completely winning. All right, we did still win the game barely, but definitely not in 6 moves, so that is a myth busted. Apparently chess is pay to win, so Frog Lover has a diamond membership and this guy does not, and Rizzy's gonna win. Frog Lover, what do you think your chances are here?
I might win, I might lose. Honestly, it just depends.
What?
Well, you are pay to win, so you do have an advantage.
Okay,
And already his opponent is getting destroyed by the diamond membership player. Oh, and his opponent resigned after 10 moves. Okay, that's a myth confirmed. It's possible to get your king to the other side of the board in only 8 moves. Let's start with this. So we have just enough moves to get there, but there's so many other pieces that are going to block us. Wait, we're on move 5, so we go 6, 7. I think this could work. One more move for move 8. That is a myth confirmed. You can't get your king from one side of the board to the other side at only 8 moves. Okay, apparently there's a secret game mode on chess.com that's solo player and it's called solo chess. And there it is, solo chess. Okay, and your goal is to capture a piece with every move until just 1 piece remains. Okay, these are actually not too hard. And it only took me around like 15 minutes to complete all of the solo chess levels. And there we go, victory challenge complete. And there is no special achievement for that, but that's a myth confirmed that there's a single player chess version. You play better chess if you're under a lot of pressure. So if you win, I'll give you diamond membership, and then also you're gonna be answering like trivia questions while you play chess.
That sounds amazing.
How many squares are on a standard chessboard? And you can't count the squares.
Let me count. 1, 2,
What are the only 2 pieces that never move diagonally?
a knight, a rook.
Okay, pretty easy. But what is your analysis of your position right now?
I'm pretty sure I'm winning because I think he has to do this.
Who is considered the Mozart of chess?
Probably Magnus Carlsen.
Correct. Who is considered the Mozart of music?
resign.
And your opponent resigned. That definitely is a myth confirmed. Apparently, you can completely stalk someone just from looking at their profile. This guy literally asked to be in a video, so we're gonna start stalking him. You can literally see every single game they played, the date they played it. You can search through any of their games, what opening they played, what color they played. You can see all of their stats. You can see all of their friends. This guy has no friends. That's a little bit sad. What clubs they're in. So that is true. You can kind of stalk someone from their account. Rapid players are better than bullet players. So we have a pro bullet player and a pro rapid player, and we're gonna be forcing them to play against each other in 3 games to see who's actually the best. So this is the rapid game, which means the rapid player should theoretically do better, but so far it seems pretty equal here. It's a kind of an equalish position, except the pro rapid player has all of his pawns here. They drew that game? This is the Blitz game now, and I'm thinking the bullet player might have the upper hand here. Okay, white's pieces are pushed way really far back, and look at black's pieces. They're just like have so much range, so much pressure on white's position. Oh, look at this. Okay, the pro bullet player is gonna pro into a queen. The rapid player is losing on time. It's kind of competitive all over here. And white resigns. Okay, the pro bullet player is up 1 game. Okay, now we have the bullet game, and the pro rapid player is like 400 points lower rated than the pro bullet player. Wait, hold on. The rapid player is actually up 3 points of material. The rapid player is just literally winning now. The only problem is he's running a little bit lower on time, and this is what we struggle with in the Blitz game. But if he cannot lose on time, he actually might have a chance here. Okay, 10 seconds on the clock. The rapid player is winning by so much, but he needs to find a checkmate here. Well, he has literally checkmated 2, rook b1, and then queen all the way down, and that's checkmate. Checkmate, mate in 2, please. No, okay, he's not winning anymore. Oh no, okay, 2 seconds. Oh my days, it's over. So pro bullet players are better than pro rapid players. Okay, the next myth is that there's a limit to how many emotes you can send in the chess.com chat. So this entire game, I'm just gonna be spamming emotes and seeing if there's a limit. Yeah, it says please wait to send another message, but it doesn't limit you. Like you can keep on sending stuff after that. Wait, okay, so there's a limit on how long you send a message. It's 500 character limit. So you guys can decide if that's confirmed or busted. Okay, apparently the maximum level stockfish is better than the maximum level computer on chess.com. We have stockfish on my phone here, and we're gonna make it play against the one on chess.com. So the moves I'm making right now are from stockfish on my phone. I ended up flipping the board around to make it easier for me to make the moves, but the black pieces is the chess.com computer and the white pieces is stockfish. Now the chess.com computer is up by 2 points of material, but positionally, I actually have no idea. This game ended up being over 100 moves long and ended just in a draw. So that is the myth busted. Stockfish is not that much better than Komodo. So the next myth is in 4-player chess, you're not allowed to team up with other people. I'm gonna say like blue, let's team against red. Okay, and it doesn't seem like there's any penalty for me saying this. We're gonna wait till the end of this game to see if we get banned or something. Okay, we ended up getting 3rd place, and we got no warnings for trying to team up in chat, so I think that's a myth busted. Okay, apparently Indian chess players are the best chess players in the world, but we're around the same rating. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm around 13 to 1400 in rapid realistically. So since we're about the same rating, we're gonna see if him being Indian makes a difference in him being better at chess. I just might be getting violently bullied in this game though. Due to a 0 IQ mistake I made in the opening, I could not recover and got absolutely violated. Alright. Okay, apparently on chess.com you could offer unlimited draws. So we're going to start off by blundering like a major piece, and then we're going to start spam offering draws just so that he doesn't accept it. Why would he accept that? Alright, we're playing a rated game this time. We're going to blunder our knight, and then we're going to spam offer draws and see how many we can offer. Oh my, I accidentally clicked resign. Okay, we offered so many draws, I'm just going to say you're allowed to offer unlimited draws. Okay, apparently you can get a full analysis of your like chess personality if you go to learn and then aim chess training, and it'll analyze every single aspect of your game. So my end games are actually pretty good, but that is a myth confirmed. You can't get a breakdown of your entire chess skills. So apparently there's someone impersonating my account, and he's a lot better than me. Okay, he's right there. This is the fake croissant dealer, by the way. This is not me, and he hasn't played any games in a while, but if you look at his stats, he's 2300 in Blitz, and he copied my exact original profile. Okay, apparently on 4-player chess and variants, you can make your own unfair chess variants. Okay, you can literally just set up a position like this and play against a random person. Okay, so someone... Okay. And there we go. Now we have the white pieces. Checkmate. Easy victory. Okay, so that is a myth confirmed. You can set up custom positions that are very unfair, but you can't farm wins because you can't choose a color yet. Now that it's been like a while, let's check on our chess blog. Oh, whoa. It got 102 views. So that is a myth confirmed. Okay, the next myth is that chess was the first board game ever invented. However, if we look it up, no, chess was not the first board game ever invented. Okay, so apparently the chess.com clock is faster than a normal stopwatch. And right when my opponent moves, I'm going to start it and see if the time matches up. Okay, right when he moves, boom. And as we can see, the chess.com clock and the phone clock are exactly the same, so that is a myth busted. Okay, apparently it's impossible to win a game on a brand new account without getting at least 2 achievements. So currently we have 0 achievements. I'm just going to try to win on time and see if that works. Boom. Okay, I think we did it. We only have 1 achievement, which is the Wood League. Okay, apparently if you en passant 3 times in a game, you get a secret achievement. Okay, first en passant, boom. Okay, this is 2 en passants. Boom. That's 3 en passants. Okay, so that is a myth busted. That guy lied to me. Okay, apparently out of all the major pieces, everyone's favorite piece is the knight. So I'm gonna post a poll on my channel, and we're gonna come back and see if that's actually true. Can I become a grandmaster? Do you think I could become a grandmaster? In your honest opinion, though.
I would lean towards likely no, but I mean, I also think it's not necessary.
Okay, the next myth is if you play against yourself at chess, you're always going to win with the white pieces. So I'm going to try to lock in here 100%. I didn't say anything the entire game because I was trying to focus, but slowly but surely, the white pieces were gaining the upper hand. And eventually, black could do nothing from stopping this pawn from reaching the end and eventually promoting. Alright, and here, if I were the black pieces, I would resign because white just promoted to a queen. Okay, apparently you don't have to make an account to play on chess.com. And it'll try to force you to make an account here, but you can just press play as a guest, this tiny button down here. And look at that, it allows you to play as a guest. And apparently apparently the next myth is these players who are guests and don't really have a real rating are actually secretly really good at chess. So we'll see how good these people are. Yeah, there we go. He just blundered a piece here. I would say he's around 6, maybe 700 if I had to guess. All right, and there we go. We win the game. I was right. The game review says my opponent was rated around 750. Okay, apparently on this Chess Vision, if you download an Autoclicker, you can just spam click one square and you'll get a super high score. Now, I'm not going to confirm that I actually have an Autoclicker downloaded, but if I press Shift Q, oh my gosh, look at our score. It just lagged out the entire application. I think it just broke the entire website, so I'm gonna say that's a myth busted. Okay, apparently on Chess you can do unlimited puzzles for free. Now, we all know chess.com makes you pay for them, so I'm pretty sure you can do unlimited tactics on Chess. Okay, apparently a queen is much better than 2 rooks. So we're gonna see if that's actually true. Now we added some pawns just so that there's extra tactical opportunities. Okay, now we can now connect his rooks. It might be over for us, I can't lie. Oh, if he blunders his rook, I mean, we'll take it, we'll take it. And good game, a queen is better than 2 rooks, myth confirmed. So apparently if I'm spectating someone and I type a message in the chat, they cannot see it. I just sent it in the chat and I am spectating you. Can you see the message?
I cannot, no.
The next myth is the average chess player cannot name a single woman grandmaster. Can you name just any normal grandmaster?
Magnus Carlsen? I don't know.
Okay, and then can you name any grandmaster who's a woman?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Okay. Okay, so apparently people say the lowest elo bot, which is Martin, will never blunder mate in 1. So we're gonna set up the scholar's mate here. Now, will he blunder this mate in 1? No, he does not blunder it. I'm gonna try to get more mate in 1 threats. If we go here, he'll put me in check with his knight if our theory is correct, and our theory is correct. Okay, so I think that's a myth confirmed. The low elo bots, even though the worst ones, will never blunder mate in 1. Don't worry, we're not. If you beat someone 10 times in a chess game, it's called adopting them, but apparently if you do that on chess.com, you get this secret achievement. All right, here's our first victim, and all we have to do is beat him 10 times. Okay, there's our first win. Only like 9 more in a row left to go. Numero 6, and there's number 7. There we go, number 10. So now if we go to my awards, we should see, okay, nothing. Apparently if you press play at the same exact time as someone else, you'll be matched up against each other. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I got Octavius.
I got Parizu.
Okay. If you make a custom position on chess.com, you cannot make the challenge rated. So we're going to set up a custom position here. Yeah, and there's no option to turn it rated. It actually says unrated. If you're playing against someone much lower than you, chess.com can automatically balance the position. Okay, so if you press custom position / odds and then press auto balance, boom. So apparently this should be even. So we're going to see if this game is even close. And we're still down 8 points of material, so not the greatest start here. Okay, amazing. We are absolutely violated. Apparently, you cannot use chess.com if you have no Wi-Fi. So my phone is on airplane mode right now. Okay, as we can see, it says no connection. We obviously can't play any online games, but we can use analysis, vision, and solo chess. So yeah, you can play chess bots and do a few other stuff, so that is myth busted. Apparently, you can win a chess game using only your queen. I'm pretty sure this is not true, but we're gonna test it out. This guy's literally 2,700. There's no way I'm gonna win. Okay, my queen's gone, so I have to use other pieces now. Please. Apparently, a lower level master cannot beat a higher level master. And if this is true, the international master will not be able to win this game. So I think this should be a draw unless someone makes like a grievous blunder. Wait, the grandmaster blundered? Yeah, this might be over. Okay, and that is a myth busted. A lower level master like an international master can beat a grandmaster. Okay, so apparently you play chess better on a computer than on your phone. So my accuracy on a computer is, oh my gosh, our accuracy is 53%. Now let's see what my accuracy is on a telephone. And we're playing black, so it'll be similar to how we played on the computer. And we're gonna get his other rook. All right, we're basically just won the game. Yeah, this guy should resign at this time. And there we go. We won, and our accuracy is 86. Okay, apparently if a high rated person challenges someone very low rated, they lose 0 points. So you're literally 200, I'm 2,000. How many points does it say that you'll lose?
You'll lose 0.
So that is the myth confirmed. The most elo you can lose in a single game is 90 points. And we're going to see if that's true by accepting this low rated challenge. And this is a brand new account, so we're going to lose the most amount of points possible. And that is not true. It's actually 85. If you have a female profile picture as your profile on chess.com, you'll get a lot more friend requests, messages, and engagement with your profile in general. And I'm not even going to test this. I already know this is true. Just look at my every single achievement video. Okay, so apparently the next myth is the easiest way to checkmate the enemy king if you only have a queen is put the queen in knight opposition, and then wherever the king moves, you just copy his move. So if it was here, you copy. If it was here, you copy. So we're going to actually see if this is the easiest method. So we go here, knight opposition, and then just copy his move. So he moves diagonal, we move diagonal. He moves down, we move down. Until he only has 2 moves here, then all I should do is bring in our king, and now we checkmate. And that is a myth confirmed. Okay, apparently it is impossible to get all your pawns lined up like this in a real game. Now, I think this is actually possible. I played against my friend to get this, but even so, it took a solid 10 minutes of planning and strategizing to get this pawn formation. And there we go. So that is myth confirmed, and you can get this position in a real game. Okay, apparently if you move really fast in a long game, it'll make your opponent start moving fast and play worse. So this is a very long game. My opponent really does not need to move fast, but I'm gonna try to bait him in moving fast and then see if he plays worse. So far, I don't think our plan is working the best. This guy's actually taking a super long time to make each move. So I think he just trapped his knight here. Okay, and he resigned. So our strategy did not work. We were just better than him at chess. Okay, so apparently the was this player a good sport button doesn't actually do anything. Now if I press was this player a good sport and I put a thumbs down, but does it do anything on this person's account? Okay, we have no new messages from chess.com. So okay, that is a myth confirmed. Okay, so apparently on Lichess you can see your brilliant moves for free. And in this game there is a brilliant move right here for the brilliant bishop checkmate. So we're gonna input this game into Lichess and see if it still tells us the brilliant move for free. So okay, on chess.com, bishop c6 right here was a brilliant move, but on Lichess it's not. All right, we're gonna check back in on the myth that knight is everyone's favorite chess piece, and it is true. 2,600 people voted, and knight is the top voted chess piece. Okay, apparently you can play chess on Duolingo. So if we go to here, there is a chess thing. Okay, and that is myth confirmed. You can play chess on Duolingo. Okay, apparently you can spectate your own games from your opponent's profile. So apparently all you have to do is click their profile, boom, and as you can see they're playing a game, and if you press watch, oh, it makes us play our own game. We cannot spectate it. Okay, apparently the Scholar's Mate always works in blindfold chess. So in this variant, both players cannot see their pieces. Okay, here we go. So we are the black pieces. Honestly, this game just kind of confused me because after like 3 moves, my opponent just resigned. And he resigned. Okay, so clearly that was not gonna work. Okay, apparently Grandmasters from the olden days are better than Grandmasters now. So on my phone, we have Paul Morphy versus Robert Hess. And they're both rated the exact same, so we're gonna see who's actually better. And just so you don't get confused, Paul Morphy, the older Grandmaster, was the black pieces, and Robert Hess was the white pieces. And this ended up being a super long game, but in the end, the older Grandmaster did have the upper hand. And there it is, the final last move, and Paul Morphy wins the game. Apparently, after only 12 moves, you could create a completely new position in chess. So if you go like 1, 2, and just after 4 moves, there's 0 games found in the Lichess database. And even on chess.com, I don't think they have any database where this position was played. Apparently, you can make a brand new account and start off with a rating of 100 elo. Okay, and we have completed 5 games. Our rating is 100. Amazing. I didn't even know it could be that low when you start off. If you just waste your opponent's time so much, they will resign the game. As we can see, we got a bishop and a knight, so no one's ever going to get a checkmate here. So my strategy is just to waste my opponent's time so much that he's going to resign the game. So I'm just going to not move for maybe like 6 or 8 minutes, and then we'll see if he resigns. He's just offered another draw. Oh my days, that did not even take long. He just resigned. Okay, this isn't really a myth, but on speedrun.com, there's a world record for setting up a chessboard in 6.9 seconds. So I'm gonna be seeing if I can beat this time on my phone. My strategy here was kind of to start from the outside and go inward, but since my phone screen was so small, my hands couldn't really fit that well on the screen. So I kind of misplaced some pieces, and it was not as fast as it could have been. No, the queen's in place. Okay, that's time. I don't know how fast I got. We're gonna say that's a myth confirmed. I don't think anyone's beating this guy's chess setting up abilities.